What's up, Mary? Can you guys see us? We're about to go live. Hopefully. Hopefully it's all working. Just checking really quick. Cool. You want to get in front really quick?
All I'm going to say is anybody who's tuned in right now, maybe tomorrow or day after, Know It Alls and Raise the Deads are getting the new single.
You're only half in the shot. There.
Perfect. I'd rather to just be a neck. I want to be like I'm on the fucking Muppet Babies.
Perfect.
You guys will get to hear the Know It Alls and Raise the Dead. Something's fucked up happening right now. Drive On hasn't been officially released. This is where Patreon really tickles me, is that you guys get to hear, well, keep it a secret, but you guys get to hear Drive On before anybody else. And I'm both nervous and excited about that.
It's going to be good.
Heard it here first.
So, in case you guys are wondering, we're going to be obviously going live, probably performing California, and then maybe doing a name song as well that we've been working on today to see if we could actually pull it off live. But we're just going to wait for a couple minutes. You guys, Patreon members, you guys are getting just us and all our ridiculous glory here, getting set up. What do you think it'll be, like 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
But we're just going to keep it live.
Check out my iron-on fucking Grateful Dead patch that I
Can I
got.
see this for a second?
Darren, how dare
I'm
you?
just kidding.
We got this from Looney Tunes Records. They wanted to thank us for doing an in-store with them in New Jersey. And they were like,
Your neck again. Just so you know.
I know. Look, I loved the Muppet Babies. I thought it was perfect how they showed the adults. Is this good? That's good, right?
Perfect.
Okay. But they were like, hey, you guys, can we give you like $20 of in-store free stuff? And we're like, of course, yeah. And then we thought, what can you even get these days for $20? So I just went and got iron-on patches.
How many
And
did
this
you get?
and this decal. Well, in my mind, I was doing new Phantom Planet Patreon merch in the back of my head. What is a good iron-on decal? What does it look like? Who makes it? This is a really thick, it's a weighty metallic decal, which I really liked.
It looks cool.
Am I a lover of the Grateful Dead through and through? Not necessarily, but I do love a good Grateful Dead every now and again. But yeah, it was mostly just like their merch at this New Jersey record store was like such high quality to me. That's how I spent my $20.
Nice. Do you want to just explain really quick that we're obviously, this is behind the scenes setup hour, but that we're waiting for Jen to come and she'll answer questions.
Yeah, well, because we're simulcasting on 3 different things. We're kind of just seeing what, as an experiment, what does each one of these mediums provide for viewership, ease of watching, questions. Yeah. How social are these medias and in what ways?
We just got a hi from Chile, which is
Nice.
amazing.
Chile. Hi. Yeah, well, since this is behind the scenes and we don't really know what the content is, Darren and I were talking yesterday, and I just got another fuzz pedal, which now makes it the 1, 2, 3, 4, well, the 5th.
I feel like I reminded you and you're like, about it. Yep.
Well, it's crazy because I was looking 20 minutes before text on eBay, which is why I had those numbers for you.
Did you get it on eBay or did you get it on Reverb?
I got it on brand new Verb,
Reverb?
just brand new
Off
through
Thursday?
Amazon.
Because I would say Amazon's good.
Well,
eBay
Amazon's
you never know if
Amazon's
you're getting a legitimate,
yeah,
the real thing.
Amazon's a towering capitalist monstrosity, but it, like, I would go Sweetwater 100% of the time over Amazon, but Amazon was like, we can get it to you tomorrow. They were wrong because they just wrote me another email saying it's now tomorrow.
Oh, that's still great though.
Still a quick turnaround time. And then buyer's protection is the thing. Like, if a pedal sucks, I can also return it if I don't like it. Like, buying it used, you're getting in.
You're gonna like it. You're gonna like the way you play.
I
guarantee it. The pedal he got is unless you just said it, and I'm totally not paying attention.
So it's a fuzz pedal, which I did say, but Warm Audio, which I was introduced to them first because they were making these microphone preamps. So you know how, like, an electric guitar, for anybody who doesn't know, by the way, I'm certainly not trying to talk down to anybody, but like how an electric guitar, which barely sounds like anything, how an amp makes it loud. For example, AC/DC or any band that has an electric guitar, preamps exist for vocals, for microphones. So sort of in the same way an amp can amplify the electric guitar, preamps can really do special things for a vocal. It's not necessarily turning it into an AC/DC guitar, but what it adds is our elements. See, the thing is, to explain this simply, yeah, it just adds cool shit. And like, if on the more engineering side, the gains structure within a mic preamp adds harmonic distortion, which can be really beautiful for a vocal. And a lot of the times, if a vocalist is getting recorded in a studio, they'll try a bunch of different mics, and then those mics, once they've hammered it down to a couple, they'll run those through preamps, what I'm talking about, and find out which one colors that vocalist's voice the best through both now the microphone and the preamp. Anyway, Warm Audio preamps, I didn't know they made pedals, and so when I found out they made a replica of the Tone Box, which originally came out in the mid 70s, I think, or early 70s, and are very coveted, hard to find, and if you do find one, they're like for parts, or they're
super
completely
expensive,
coming
right?
apart and
The
very
original,
expensive. So based on how much I like, this is all over any of the new Phantom Planet recordings that we've made, including Drive On, which I just mentioned, but all but one of the name songs. And I love this one so much that when they said that they were releasing their version of, so Mick Ronson, guitar player for David Bowie, had this setup that was so cool, and it sounds so Bowie through his lens, but the tones are great. Anyway, he's using this thing called a tone bender that now trying to find one probably $2,000 to $3,000, which is not necessarily an investment I want to make for something that might need to be fixed all the time.
Yeah.
So they remade that exact pedal, but they did a version with 3 different transistors in it, so it's almost like it's 3 different versions of that pedal. So there's a first version of the pedal in the 60s, the early 60s, that came out, early to mid, and then the one that everyone really covets, that middle one, and then a third one which has like a silicon chip to it, and I'm not sure if that's what the original company ever did, but it was their take on, like, well, this might have been what it sounds like if you go another 5 years into the future. Anyway, that comes tomorrow.
Going on this pedal, by the way, that you were just showing, I don't know if you guys saw, like, a couple months ago at this point, but I was with Andrew, who you guys know by now, and I was at a Guitar Center, and I was playing through a couple pedals. This is the pedal that I was playing through. I think I did, like, Geronimo through it or something, and Andrew was filming it, and I was like, holy shit, this thing sounds incredible. So I picked one up I picked an orange one up. and you got the cool. This is the cooler color in my opinion. But
Cooler, who gives a shit? It's
doesn't
just
matter.
this was the one that was like, it was new, and the seller was like free shipping, which means it was less than the other ones that I was looking at.
I got mine used.
And I wanted to make sure that we couldn't mix our pedals up.
True.
Drastically different color.
But man, when I mean, literally, I played one chord at Guitar Center, and I heard that sound. I'm like, I have to get this pedal. It was too good. And you had it way back in the day, right? Like
the original, which was a gift from Sam
Holy
Farrar's
shit.
dad,
Okay.
John Farrar, producer and writer extraordinaire. Sam's dad gave me a bunch of stuff from the studio when they moved from their Benedict Canyon house
I remember that.
to Malibu, and I wasn't looking to get paid at all. I was just like, hey, you need help moving shit? I'm happy to do it. And John was like, it's really nice you volunteered to do that, and I don't think I'll ever use these things ever again. Do you want this amazing 70s monophonic synthesizer, the tone box, or not tone box, this is the, tone box. Bunch of other shit. There was one of Roland's, or it could be Korg, could be Boss. I think it's Roland, but like guitar synthesizer pedals, which was this huge chunky thing that really didn't work at all, but it sounded cool. Bunch of that stuff. Anyway, at some point, Sam, John's son, John did give me a bunch of stuff, but Sam at some point was like, there's like that tone box. I think my dad knew how like much it was, and I want to kind of use it. Is it okay? And I'm like, well, yeah, of course. I'd be a complete asshole if I said no. So anyway, since then, that was like probably 15, 16 years ago, I've been, again, every now and again thinking like, man, I love that pedal. Like, would love to get another one. And then sometime, like, every 4 years you might look up stuff and forget what you looked up the 4 years before. Every year, just like, oh, fuck, that's why I haven't bought it. It's fucking $1,800.
Yeah,
like, fuck
course.
that. And of course, also that price has gone up every 4 years that I've checked.
Yeah, of course. The older it gets, the more pricey it gets.
But the new pedal I'm really excited about. Get it tomorrow. It's also a fuzz, and I think one thing to talk about so it doesn't sound like I'm an insane person that buys just the same effect over and over and over again. All of these fuzzes have different sounds to them, qualities, like really different.
Mm-hmm.
To the degree that like all humans can be called human beings, but each of us are different people through our experience. Each one of those pedals are completely different entities. So I'm excited. Also, we haven't talked about this. I was going to bring this up before we were rehearsing, but I think I found the harmonizer pedal that we might want to get.
You mentioned that. What is it?
It does 3-part, not just 2. Like the TC Electronic or the Pitchfork. Well, it's not called Pitchfork. Whatever the Electro Harmonics one is.
There is a Pitchfork one too. Andrew has that one.
But it also allows you to offset, not that we need this for the particular song I'm talking about, but you can offset when that effect happens. So like if you wanted an 8th note delay, you can dial the 8th note in. So all of a sudden it's
No shit. So what's the brand? What is it?
Never heard of it before, and it definitely sounds like the Meru Foundation, but it's a completely different thing.
But it's good.
Maris? Let me look it up.
Since
we're being filmed.
While Alex is looking, I just saw there's someone on there named K-Mac who mentioned seeing us in Graceland many years back. I figured I would give a little tour story from that I remember very, very well. The story is very, there's not much to it, but I remember loading in when we were there, and I was standing on this very high curb, and when I stepped off of it, it was so high that like I misstepped and I rolled my ankle, and it was so much pain that I almost passed out right on the spot. And when I kind of came to, I was still in a lot of pain. I didn't think I was going to be able to play the show. And then somehow over the course of maybe 30 minutes or so, my ankle started feeling better. And obviously we played the show. But that was a scary, very scary, stupid moment on my behalf. I remember that so well. Like, we were about to go and see the Elvis Graceland, that whole thing. I think that was Phantom Planet.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I think I went there possibly with a surf band that I was in afterwards, called Californian, oddly enough.
Oddly enough, or did you just, was the band copying Phantom Planet?
He called it that, and I just thought it was kind of amazing. It felt like, yes, I have to be in this band now, because you called it Californian. Anyway, if you guys are wondering why I keep looking to my right or to your left, perhaps, I'm waiting for Jen to come so she can film us, and then we'll start playing live, just in case you're wondering.
No one gives a shit.
You son of a bitch. I eat your food.
I think it's right open, but it's not right intonation wise. You know how hard I didn't know how hard until recently it is to have a mandolin that's perfectly intonated all the time, unless you work on. So this bridge, usually in a guitar, it's screwed down, but this one is free floating. Like if I were to take all the strings off immediately, this thing would just fall off. And so if you really wanted to fuck up like a rival mandolin player before they went on stage, just flick the bridge like that, and all of a sudden all of the intonation would go out.
Do they make women-dolins?
Just cave mandolins,
Ah.
which is a guitar. Someone once requested a song that I'd completely forgotten about on, I think I've also played it one time live, but I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm saving my voice for the, Yeah?
Remember it?
Yeah. I left here long ago. I got ordinary. Read about you and me. The obituaries. When the days turn to night dusk and the fire in your eyes drains from us, it gets hard to
I remember that. Did you play that once? Remember when Sam, I'll be on camera while I was at, but do you remember there was a show that we were playing, and Sam, for some reason, was coming separately. They'd be taking a train, and he was very late. It wasn't his fault. And we needed to go on. I forget what tour this was, but I'm assuming it was around the time that you wrote the song, because I recall you going on stage alone. I think
With
you played
a
that
mandolin.
song, yeah, and I
Yeah.
think you performed that song, and then we went on.
So I opened for us, and probably not great, but at least
No, it was
just
good.
a mandolin.
No, it sounded really good. Do you know what show that was?
No, was it a festival?
No,
Then I
I think it was
didn't know.
indoor. Quit it now!
I just wrote
Rally around the field. I know it's a different song.
The mandolin is oddly tuned to a guitar player, but if you are a guitar player, it's as if you turned the guitar upside down, but we're still playing it this way for tuning.
Holly is asking, is the recording going to be posted here later? Yeah, right?
For you guys?
Yeah.
For the Patreons?
Just for Patreon, for sure. Do you, by any chance, Alex, know, off the top of your head, Aerosmith Living on the Edge? Bum, bum. Nice.
So I don't actually know it. I just know that those are the chordal relationships that happen in the chorus.
Daniel Punks, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, he said, Alex, you play the song Ordinary for me by request at an impromptu acoustic performance show in San Francisco way back in 2008.
That sounds right. Okay. So that was the one that I just, for anybody who didn't have that exact same shared experience, that was the song that I just played.
Yeah.
My fingers need to lose weight. I can't.
That's the weirdest comment I've heard, maybe in 2 years.
The size of this fretboard is insane, Darren.
Yes, I know. By the way, Richard, there's no way I can pronounce his last name. Fretueg? Fruteg?
Darren, I believe in you.
I have no idea. But Richard is asking, did one of those get used for Geronimo Such a Dope Song? He's referring to the Foxy tone box.
Oh, so
but no, right?
Not on Geronimo, though. We were using a white amplifier, which we talked about on another live, which trying to find a new one of those, you're not going to find one under like $3,500, so kind of out of the norm context. I remember that I had my multi-effects pedal. Like it's not cool to talk about effects pedals that all are in one thing. I feel like still. But I had this one, it's massive, and I thought, oh, this will just be my entire pedal board. It was for a minute, but for Geronimo, my guitar part, my electric guitar part, was through that thing, which, was it a Roland? I don't think it was a Roland. Was it Korg? Maybe? Was it line 6? Maybe? I'll get back to you on that. And then I also played acoustic. I actually think when you can hear the acoustic on that song, that's where I think my sexy energy is actually coming from.
I have a question for you personally. We have a gentleman by the name of Saul Galvez. He said, remembering Dropped. Would you want to do like either the chorus or verse of that? I'm not putting you on the spot on a mandolin, but...
Can I?
I'll sing it with you.
Yeah. Give me one more second. The Ren Fair edition.
Yeah.
Swear for the beating of a cold out of this it should, cause it's showing through your foot. And as far as I can tell, nothing underneath the V-neck. See, I'm begging you. Please don't tell me that you want me, tell me that. Okay, this is where you guys see, how skilled I am at the mandolin. Not very. And I was playing it in G instead of D.
That's why I was trying to harmonize with you.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Well, maybe that isn't just necessarily right now the song best exemplified on the mandolin.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you have any tour stories that you can share? Because we started like a new section on Patreon. I've posted
been there.
3 or so. I'm
Yeah.
curious. Obviously, this is not written, but is there one that comes to mind that you?
First thing that isn't like an arrestable offense, if I admit it on
Sure.
camera.
Yeah.
When Fan Planet opened for Incubus, which was our biggest tour at that time ever, we had a sound guy. Why can't I think of his name right now? I just had it before I even was gonna.
Was that Radiohead's guy?
Yeah.
At the time. Fuck. Because we were just talking about this the other day, and I swear I just remembered it as you were saying it, and now I can't remember it again. I can see his face.
Yeah, me too. Well, we were opening for Incubus, our biggest tour ever, and we managed to get Radiohead's live sound guy. And we were so fucking pumped, and all of those shows sounded amazing. And then there was one night when all of us stayed up pretty late, but
Is this the rain story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
The sound guy and I ended up staying up later than anybody else and still drinking, and not in a crazy drinking way, in like a camaraderie. We're hanging out, having sips of stuff, but we're still up pretty late. And it started raining like crazy, like the storm, water hazardy level of shit. And he just mentions, he's like, also this man with wife and child, just to put a aspect of knowing who this person is. He's like, hey, should we just like run outside in the rain? And I was like, I don't want to get wet. And he's like, let's fucking just get rid of all of our clothes and run out into this amazingly large arena parking lot, sports arena parking lot. And I didn't feel awkward around this person. I just feel awkward in general. I'm basically a never nude. Where I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna do it. And then doing it, we just ran around, not next to each other necessarily, but just like had this naked time in the front of anybody who would have been up at 4 a.m. But with this rain just really fucking like hammering down. And I remember that being such a fun experience for me of just feeling free, I think, is the easiest, quickest, most succinct way of putting it.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Jeff Messerman is asking, Alex, will there be more Phases music someday? Loved it lots.
So every now and again we talk about it in a group text, the Phases group text, and I would say not no, but nothing planned specifically. But every now and again, every month, every 2 months, someone will be like, guys, remember this song that we did? How great is that? And we're like, oh yeah, that is pretty good. So if that momentum happens, we'll make more Phases music.
And then Daniel Punks, again, so he's saying to the Taintster, who takes a bunch of video footage for many, many years. He says, thanks for all the great Phantom Planet concert footage you have posted on YouTube. If I remember correctly, the Taintster is Aaron Glenn, I believe that's his name. Super nice dude. You would recognize him, by the way, if you saw him. He's in here right now, as a matter of fact. But I think it's worth it to give him a shout out because, man, he's posted so much great concert footage over the years. He's kind of actually like my go-to source when I want to see, I want to watch a Phantom Planet concert.
And I think I know now, just my thick brain just put together everything you just said.
Yep. I think he's married to, or he's dating Rosanna, if I'm correctly. if I'm correct. If I'm correctly? If I'm correct. Yeah, totally. We see you, buddy. We see you. 100%. Do you guys remember playing the Greek Amphitheater at University of Arkansas around 2007, 2008? Is that...
It doesn't, the name doesn't sound familiar. Obviously Arkansas sounds familiar, but
yeah.
If I can put everything, if I get enough synapses firing, brain cells to be perfectly honest.
I don't personally remember that, only because there were so many shows during that time.
I remember Arkansas, the venue, it's almost as if I'm venue blind. I can't picture.
Mary says, Phases, I need to go listen. Listen to I'm in Love with My Life after this.
I wrote that song for fun, not as a serious song. And then the band heard it, and then the producer of the band at the time of Phases, Michael Elizondo, I was like, I was kind of embarrassed. I didn't really know how to feel about that song. And Mike heard it, and I was like, oh, no, I just put this out. I was having fun the other night. He's like, no, what is that? That's your first single. And I was like, fuck, really? So you like it? And he's like, yeah. So we put a verse on it, because for a minute it was just that bass line and then, I'm in love with my life. And then Ethan Tobman, who now is a neighbor of ours here in Laurel Canyon, he directed the video and production designed it. He's a production designer, and you might have seen some of his work in, I don't know, Beyonce's live shows, Kendrick Lamar's live shows, and then most recently, all of the Taylor Swift, if you've seen the movie, all of that stuff is Ethan's visual mind at work.
Super nice dude.
Yeah, and he did that for basically free, and thank you so much, Ethan. Honestly, that was a big, lovely thing to do. We still owe him.
Michael Lawson says, I remember ordering a Raise the Dead poster from Fueled by Ramen's website circa 2012, still waiting on it. They never sent it to him.
We should get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's not cool. Let's talk after. Seriously, even if you're a free member, I think you can write on Patreon, or if you have our email address or something, but let's talk about that, because that sounds like a fun whodunit. Let's get to the bottom of it and make sure everything, justice prevails.
K-Max says, the happy ending is definitely one of my favorite Phantom Planet songs, still pumps me up. I like that one too. I like playing that one live. It gets me in a hyper invincible feeling kind of mood. What about you, El? It's definitely a fun one live to play.
Fun live, has some interesting, with the separation I might have with it, even though I wrote a lot of it. Interesting places that the chords go, and I still feel something when I listen to it, so that's a good sign. When I say that, I mean sometimes there's a song, and I would say probably not on any of the albums that we put out, but we've been putting out on Patreon a lot of our golden oldies, stuff that hasn't been released for the last 25 years. There's stuff I even then, the novelty, or not novelty necessarily, but the freshness of being reminded of some part of our past quickly dissolves, because I don't like the song doesn't hit me the way an album song should. They're not bad. They're just not on our albums for a reason.
We have Dean saying Dead Honcho Twin Terrors. So that's, I know I'm not on the screen right now, but those are two of my music projects that I've had. I don't know if there will be any more Dead Honcho or Twin Terrors, but I am planning, and I have been writing some music, and I'll be releasing it under another alias. I'm still kind of figuring that out right now. But I finally have a new computer and way to make that happen. Al, if you wanna help me with it, obviously I'm a fan of your songwriting as well.
I'm always down there, and you know it.
Cool. Let's see. I want to play you in Jenga.
You've decided you don't want to go for your personal artist name. You've totally struck down Osama bin Lager. Strike that down.
Huh? Oh shit. Mary B says, I still want to know the Robert Schwartzman song. Remember we touched on that?
Yeah, we all want to know
yeah.
what song that is. Will we ever find out? Maybe.
Yeah.
But why don't we guess? And the right, we can say we can either confirm nor deny when it's the right one.
What if you gave them
no if it's the wrong one?
What if you gave them one hint?
No. No.
Not even which record it's on?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Fair enough.
No hints.
Fair enough.
Life has never been about hints.
Are you trying to say life is unfair?
Yes.
Okay.
Life has no hints.
All right.
I mean, actually, you know what? Life is full of hints. School is hints. Like, we've been doing this kind of thing, so maybe jump there if you need to divide something with another thing. Here's a hint. But not in this case. Not in cryptic. Not in yeah.
Aaron, the Taintster, says, from this day on is one of your best and should have been on something. I agree, actually.
Thank you, first of
all. I love that song.
And we all loved the song, and it was going to be on. It was going to end up on Raise the Dead album, but it didn't feel like it fit with the rest of those songs, and therefore we decided we would release it as a B-side on that record with something, didn't we?
Well, it was at the end of the Big Brat video, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about Raise the Dead, Darren. This is... Come on, catch up.
I don't remember.
4 years later.
I'm doing a few things here, brother.
Yeah, well, we recorded it with Tony a couple times even, and Sean Everett. And then it was in the running. It just didn't seem like it fit with the other songs. Since we had the mind of pre-Spotify anyway streaming, of how streaming worked, which is like, this is what the album, someone puts this thing on and they listen to it all the way through. This song, From This Day On, as good as it is, it can't beat out whatever, other songs are on that record, I think was our mentality.
I just thought of something really quick. This is kind of off topic, but I'm assuming Jen has your address. If she didn't, she'd probably write to everybody in a group chat.
Of course.
So
she's not an idiot.
Well, yeah, but have we checked phones is all I'm saying. I can't check mine because we're using it for this live, so I can't see any texts coming in. I just wanted to make sure she's okay.
Oh gosh, it turns out she was captured by ETs and taken into space.
Oh, that's okay.
But she was texting the whole way through, and she says it's amazing.
That's great. As long as she's gone through a couple wormholes or something.
The only text we have is based on some of the questions about the self-titled album and the streaming and the song You're Not Welcome Here being grayed out and not playable. So not only did I ask, because Jason and I wrote that song, and for some reason in the back of my mind I was like, maybe Jason didn't want that song on the record. And I've asked him, but now, like from before, and he said no. But also our representation can say a lot more than what we've said, because we're the artists and maybe we don't know or whatever. His manager, absolutely not. That song should be on the record, and we are actively working on it right now. And current manager Brad just texted me back with like, okay, we're looking into it.
Cameron Osborne says, I realized the other day, I think Drive On is this new album's Time Moves On. And Riding the Wave is this new album's ballad song. Similar vibes from the small bits I've heard. That's an interesting. That's interesting. I wonder if Cameron will feel that way once they hear the songs in full.
Well, yeah.
Very
Vibe-wise, though, well, here's the thing. Anybody who has an opinion on what they're listening to has a perfectly valid opinion, and like, we as artists or whatever, as a band, make a song the way we think sounds the best, and then it becomes your guys's, and you can interpret it however you want. Though I would say I don't disagree with that.
Do you swear on the band?
I'm glad I brought that back.
Yeah. Catherine says West Coast is a pretty good song, but that's Jason. That was Coconut Records, right?
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, he brought it in for a self-titled album.
Oh shit.
To me when we were writing, and I said, this song's great, but we just did California, and I would feel a little awkward, honestly feel awkward doing a West Coast right after doing California. And he's like, fair enough. And then the rest is history, as you know.
Andrew Gonzalez says, I just want to say what's up. You're the best.
What's up, Andrew?
Thanks, man. Seat-owned fan, or Seatown fan. Seatown fan makes a lot more sense. Your music is powerful. I loved all your music videos. Thank you. That's awesome.
We really, as a band, lucked out. We really caught some of the tail end of, like, when 24 years ago, 23 years ago, labels still gave you money for a music video because that was an element of marketing for a band's album. So we got to work with Roman Coppola, Spike Jonze, like, yeah, I'm not sure if they wouldn't have worked on music videos after that in their lives being as successful as they got. So yeah, we hit a magical nexus moment.
Daniel Pont says, I'll say it again, Alex is a master at writing wistful, melancholy ballads. For example, From This Day On, One Ray of Sunlight, etc. Being in a band with Alex, I fully agree. And hearing the songs that he's done for the raffle for Patreon makes me think that 100-fold. Because these songs that you've done, Alex, recently are just, they're insane, in my opinion.
I'm pleased
Every one of them.
To the nth degree that both things said compliments for their own separate reasons, but I do think in some so I think there's human ego and there's artistic ego, and artistic ego is okay and should be nourished and complimented, and if it needs stuff, give it to it. But like the feedback loop of writing the raffle songs, or even the compliment you just gave, encourages the flow state for me, because I don't necessarily have as many thoughts of, does this fucking suck? Because I'm left with this energy from you guys having a positive response to whatever I've made before. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Should we do a name song tonight?
I think if we can play to computer drums.
Yes.
Then yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else we got. I think the pandemic era videos are pretty great. Lots of good old low budget creativity.
Oh right.
Yeah, I think so. That was a lot of that.
Yeah, there was no budget creativity, to be honest.
That was Jeff's video editing.
Now in Brienne's account.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You know why that's fucked up?
Why?
If you guys at home just heard that, Bree, my ex-fiance, Larson, and I have split an Amazon account that I thought was separate, but the fact that my Alexa just said Brienne's account it means that if we hear a song, it's what she wanted to hear next, which is also going to be creepy and weird if we do.
Agreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary says the name songs are ridiculous. You really could have done simple little ditties and made everyone happy just by singing their name. Take the whole beautiful and amazing songs just insane. We're so very spoiled.
Well, hold on. You say very spoiled. I feel like we, the band, are very spoiled having you guys.
I agree. We have a really great community. On that note, Seatown fan. I keep thinking Seat Own fan. Seatown fan.
Darren has dyslexia.
I guess, right? Says I need to get in on Patreon. Definitely you should sign up because there's different tiers and anybody could sign up for free and should sign up for free. You don't have to pay anything if you don't want to. If you want like bonus content and all that kind of stuff, then sure, there's paid memberships. But yeah, we do want everyone just to sign up and be part of the community no matter what.
Totally agree. And also I think down the line, similarly to the James Blake on Vault, that we'll have a lower tier that's just our music, which hopefully people would sign up for. I mean, literally as an arbitrary example, one person signing up for a $5 a month membership. Oh, my math is going to be terrible. Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm going to give an obscenely wrong number, but one person signing up for a month is as if one of our songs played 30,000 times. I don't want that shit. Thank you, though, Darren. Which I'm really happy James Blake as one of the people that have sort of come out against how unfairly the business side of streaming is for the artist. I would never want to take it away because that's one way people can connect to our music, but it certainly isn't a viable way for the band to make money. And like Snoop Dogg, even on pretty recent morning show, maybe from 2 months ago, he was like, I talked to my publisher the other day. I got 1 billion plays. I'm like, whoa, that's fucking sick. He's like, yeah, I asked him how much that's worth. And he said $40,000.
Damn.
$40,000 is a lot as a thing. Like, you're going to buy a car, $40,000. Crazy. But for 1 billion plays, and it's Snoop Dogg, I'm frustrated for him. I envy the position he's in, but I'm fucking frustrated too.
Hey, I see that Alessandra is here. I have to ask, is that Alia? I'm assuming it's just Alia is a easier way of saying Alessandra. And there's a reason why I'm asking this question, by the way.
Because Alessandra's last name is Garbagnati.
Very good, very good. There could be another reason I'm asking, but that's good to know that she's here.
Yep, totally down.
She might want to stay here tonight for a little bit. In case anybody's wondering, we're still waiting on Jen, who just arrived right now.
Look at that.
Hold on.
Oh, and there's a dog.
Yes.
There's a dog coming. That's exciting.
Hi, Jen.
Also, the world needs to meet Disco. Hi, Disco.
Well, hi. Yeah, welcome.
Buddy.
Here, buddy.
You're smaller than I ever thought.
You thought it was bigger.
This is Disco. This is Jen's roommate's dog. I'm sure you guys have seen him on here before. He's a good boy. Yeah. He's very hype right now. Okay, get down.
Happy to see you.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
Wow. So we've been live for a bit. I've been reading questions. We're just on YouTube
Oh,
for
okay.
Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
When we play music, then we're going to go live on TikTok and Instagram.
Sounds good.
And we have a everything ready.
Nice.
So, and then we'll get food and stuff.
Perfect.
So if you want to help us, that's going to be Patreon. That's the only one you need to like.
Okay.
Man.
Ready? Questions for you?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And would TikTok be the?
Like this phone, I'd imagine would be Instagram's in our
Okay.
simulcast.
Yeah.
Disco. Well, hi. Oh, yeah.
So now that Jen is finally here, we can officially play some music,
Sweet.
right?
No, that's impossible.
Kim Possible.
Impossible.
Yeah. So we're gonna start getting the cameras ready for TikTok, Instagram. We got you guys already.
Also, this is a thank you for joining us in this, whatever this is, but like an experiment as to is there any value to us simultaneously casting to a number of different platforms. And we'll see. Because we just realized the other day that TikTok, which we haven't signed into for a decade, basically, obviously
It's been a while.
exaggerating, but had like 1,000 views on a thing that we did the other night, and we're like, oh, are we ignoring TikTok? Is that even possible? Are we aiding a foreign adversary gather valuable personal information? Maybe. Okay, so this can be Instagram.
Do you want to do Instagram from this side, or you want to do TikTok from that side?
Well, I was just hoping that
I can
if
hold
Jen wanted
one.
to, she would hold it because
That
you can't do it from here.
that's fine too.
It's
The question
impossible.
is, how is she gonna do that and read questions?
I can do both.
Yeah, you move around and you use one here and then then
My
you can
head
just read it,
rotates,
yeah.
Darwin.
She's a human being, Darren. Capable of anything she puts her mind to.
Thank
She's
you,
not,
Alex.
She's actually AI. For the girl. She's a robot.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't tell anybody that.
Even then, those AI guys are pretty up there.
Pretty smart.
Elon Musk said recently that he thinks the AGI, so LLM is what we're using now, large language models, which is just a bunch of nodes. Like if the word the is there, then maybe there's a noun after it or a whatever. AGI, artificial general intelligence, is what we've been scared of since Terminator, probably, or whatever. He says that's within 5 years, like in a recent interview.
Great.
Yeah.
It's great news. All right. So this will be Instagram.
I mean, he also said the Tesla, the Cybertruck.
I don't really care anymore.
I'm gonna
The,
set Disco up with some water real quick because he's probably thirsty boy after getting too
Yeah.
excited.
He also said the windows of the Tesla were like impact free, and then during the whole
I saw
setup,
that.
it fucking
I saw
crashes
that.
the shit out of it.
They're supposed to be like bulletproof, right? And he hit it and it cracked.
Yeah. Also, like there is such a thing as bulletproof windows,
Mhm.
and I just watched a company.
Yeah.
I think it's probably through Instagram, but a company advertising it where they had the CEO stood in the driver's seat while literally AR-15
Oof.
emptied the chamber though, like emptied everything right at his face, and
Oof.
nothing happened. And he
God.
like didn't flinch. But the whole thing's like,
Yeah.
oof. Like what if there's one mistake?
A
Like there's
malfunction.
a lot of bullets happening right now. They wanna take us apart. Yeah, what?
A little foreshadowing, perhaps. So this is going to be Insta, and then where's the TikTok? TikTok camera. Right here.
I may make myself a bebois. Did you
Please.
guys already have a bebois?
We have.
Yeah, we're in the middle,
whiskey.
in the midst. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's that tequila?
I'll help you.
Is it still here or is that gone?
Thank you guys for staying with us through all of this boring fucking shit.
It would be here.
Yeah, or Alex maybe.
I might have put it somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
In your butt?
I'm trying to secretly talk to the fans about how grateful I am for them having patience through our most boring of times. Okay, TikTok, Instagram, middle age. Perfect. We've got it. We've nailed it. All checklists. Guys, give me 1 second.
Oh yeah.
Should we not take this one? You're welcome to it, but where's the one that we brought? Yeah, it's right next to it.
Oh, there it is. Here it is.
There you go.
There it be.
All right. And then you can use. Let's see. Show and tell. Show and tell. I've been having fun with this guitar pedal pretty recently.
Oh, just so hungry.
TC Electronics. At an inexpensive price point, deliver a lot in their products. And this Echo Brain, which is an analog delay, which uses a Bucket Brigade chip, which that's as far as my understanding goes too. Like the pedal. Not in the pedal board, but I like the pedal for now. Yeah, we already said about the Foxy Tone Box. I've been really loving the. Can I even pull this up to show? The Fender Shields blender, which is Kevin Shields, the guitar player slash sonic guru of My Bloody Valentine. This thing continues to amaze me with all it can do, and I still don't really know how to work it. But it puts its thing down, flips it, and reverses it.
Oh my god, I knew it was coming.
We should log in now
No!
to Insta and TikTok.
Alright.
Here's the TikTok.
You're gonna let him tell you what to do?
Yeah, for now.
Alright. You're better than me. Disco's having dinner?
And then the TikTok, do you want to, would you be comfortable with having two different camera angles happening simultaneously?
Like hold one in each hand?
Like, yeah, like that one
kind of a
and
lot.
that one.
Um,
Why don't we just have the TikTok one or Instagram one on the piano? Remember?
Yeah.
does it
And then
work
above the
that
whole
way?
one.
Will it be able to see you?
What is Gen 1?
Holding
That's
two
the
cameras
answer.
and then doing that is you're just gonna be like this.
It
the whole
will
time.
be a lot.
Or you could
It
be like
depends on
this
how
the whole
long.
time.
Yeah, as long as it's not a long
Or you could be
period
like
of
this the
time.
whole time.
What if we just put a camera on the chair?
That's fine.
So she doesn't have to hold two of them, you know?
Yeah. Are you saying her female brain isn't capable of holding two?
She's
perfectly
perfectly
capable.
capable. I'm just trying to make it easy on her so that it's not like a
Please be
total pain in the
true.
butt.
Here's your thing.
That is one of the things.
Oh, there's multiple things. Thing of things. I'll hold this one.
Well, if you want to sit down in that chair,
I don't need to.
I want to
'Cause I
make
need to
this
read
as
this
easy
anyways.
as possible. Guys, again, thank you so much for your patience.
Okay.
All right, going live on the Insta.
Is this San Antonio or is it a little off?
It's off.
The D. Thank you.
Alright, Cheryl, you have food, that's good. Yeah, when?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Instagram.
rotate this slightly because you're not exactly in it.
It's okay.
Insta. Graham.
You're talking to it?
Instagram. Insta.
Is it working?
Graham. We got a little Darren in there. We got a little me. I think that's gonna work out just fine.
Hi.
Welcome. Insta. If you haven't seen our previous post, oh, also this might be on my. No, this is Fan Planets. Yeah, we just made a post about how we're gonna be doing a TikTok, Insta, and YouTube live all at the same time.
Alright.
Just to see what the metrics are, you know?
Alright, TikTok is now live as well.
I'm not. No, that has to stay. But I can put any of the other pedals on if you want. That has to stay off, but I can put any pedal you want. You mean on?
Bitch, no. On.
Darren. That's a
Tuner
good.
is off.
I think you're right. You're
I
right.
know. I definitely am right.
For those joining us on TikTok, we're gonna go playing some live music.
There's one more stand if you need it. That I'll put here.
So, are we logged in on everything?
Yep.
I see Insta right here. We're good there. We're on TikTok.
Yes, we are.
Anybody in, or is it kind of empty?
It's obviously slowly, you just turned it on, so people have to log in, but we're about to go do live music if anyone's tapping in, y'all.
All right.
So hang in there, please.
For those of you who have just joined in on Instagram, if you're wondering, what the hell are we doing? Alex and I are going to play a couple of songs live. One you might know very well, and the other you might not know very well. We're going to be doing that momentarily. We're just waiting we have 3 cameras going simultaneously. So we have Patreon, which has been on for the past hour or so. Now we have Instagram, which is you guys, and then we have TikTok, which Jen is currently manning. She's manning that camera. So we're just kind of waiting for some people to file in on TikTok.
I prefer womaning
Womaning.
the
yes.
camera.
She's womaning the camera.
This is Disco.
Yeah.
Say hello to Disco. He's looking for
Here,
crumbs.
Disco, come here, buddy. I'm going to show you guys a cute dog really quick. Those of you who are on Instagram. Disco, come here, buddy.
Disco, go find your best friend.
Come here, my friend.
Hey.
Disco, come here, pal. Oh, he's going to make me chase him. Hold on one second. Come here.
What are you doing?
It's like he thinks he's in trouble or something. Come here, my friend. You're a good boy. Okay. Whoops. So this is Disco. This is my girlfriend's roommate's dog. He's a very good guy. His name is Disco. I've kind of posted him on here before, but you're getting a live introduction now. He's a very good guy. Very smart. What is he? Part Jack Russell, part Chihuahua?
Chihuahua, yeah.
So he's like really, really smart. You're a good boy. He's very sweet. I think Alex is
Getting ready, right?
Yeah, getting
And
ready.
then-
He's doing something really quick.
And then we're gonna start playing some live music.
are. Very, very
You
soon.
said Disco was part Jack Harlow, part Jack Nicholson,
That's exactly what I said.
That's
yes.
exactly right.
Jack Torrance.
Yeah, he's a good rapper. He can sing R&B and he can act.
He can act.
What's up, Kristen? So how's TikTok looking, Jen?
Oh yeah, we got a couple people hanging in there.
How many we got?
Like 6 so far.
6?
Yeah.
How about we say when there are 10 people there,
10 people
we
there.
will start.
I love that you are having a number. I think you should
Right?
just start.
Okay, we could start.
Yeah.
Al, are you ready to do a little
I'm hanging out with Disco.
Well, bring him over here.
Disco, are you gonna follow me to the piano?
He's definitely like sniffing around.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? He doesn't just love me for my
No.
smells.
He just loves you for your doggy style.
Oh, he sneezed.
The sneeze is a vote of yes in a pack animal.
That's true. What up?
Wait for 7 people. I like that, Drew. That's funny.
Are we gonna do the one that's more well known first, or do you want to do the one that's not well known?
Clearly, that's what you want to do, Darren.
I'll do whatever you want.
Well,
I'm gonna let you
rehearse it, so
lead.
now I don't even know what the notes are.
Think you can nail it?
No.
We're just
just do it. It'll be fun.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're gonna play first a song you guys know very, very well. Obviously, we know it too, but we haven't rehearsed it in a bit of time, so
And I haven't rehearsed it on the piano in.
ages. So there might be a couple of mess ups here, but you know what, guys?
Thanks.
That's the fun of this. It's,
We've been on the run, driving in the sun, looking up for number one. California, here we come, right back where we started from. Well, horses, baby guns, sideways a ton, driving down the 101. California, here we come, right back where we started from. California. Hey, good job not rehearsing.
hey, you too. So for those of you that don't know, like on TikTok, that's us. That's our band. I feel like some people out there don't know. Who the
I
hell
made-
sing this.
I made a horrifying mistake as a fan of Nirvana, Pearl Jam, any of the grunge era of like not selling out, that they asked, can we put your name in the credits? And I said no. I said no. For better or for worse. There's probably some better and there's probably some worse. But I said no Phantom Planet in there. I don't want to be the Rembrandts.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. Seems like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been a day, a week, a month, or even your year. I'll be there. classic major minor.
That's the song that we wanted to showcase tonight. So
That's our new song. We call it "I'll Be There for You." Is that what the song's called? What is the song called?
I'll be there for you.
Is
Pretty
it
sure.
that?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. The Friends theme. I'll be there
Oh
for you.
yeah,
Now,
for the record, that's
quick
awesome.
little-
They're gonna be at Pomona. They're gonna be at Pomona. Someone
Who
just
are?
commented. For the record, I don't know their name.
Oh, not the Rembrandts.
No, that's their username on TikTok. That's funny.
Looking forward to seeing you there. We've got some special surprises planned, so I'm happy you'll be there too.
Ooh, such
Be there.
That's gonna be a very fun show too. I'm assuming they know. I don't know how, but they found me, which is Dallin Weekspan. Dude is a genius, and we're honored and excited to play the show with him. It's gonna be fun.
Super.
Darren chews gum.
Sorry, guys.
Too much.
I need. It's like my
Stim?
OCD.
Your
of a
stim?
stimulant. Yeah.
Yeah.
That and like a couple sips of whiskey are my stimulant.
Cheers to that.
Mm-hmm.
And music is my aeroplane.
Oh,
It's my
Well,
aeroplane.
disco.
Disco.
Come on.
What's up, buddy? Come over here. Disco. Hi. It's okay. There's just a bunch of wires. I know you can do this.
He's confused.
Did you know, Alex, that he's a very
Come on.
good boy?
Good
too.
boy. What a good boy. You did it.
He like scratches right
Yeah.
right here too.
Good boy.
He loves it.
Disco, most importantly, I really want to give you kudos for challenging. You were uncomfortable crossing the guitar cables, but you did it. Good job.
Confidently
buddy.
too.
Yes.
He did it.
Good job, buddy. Oh, you did a good boy.
He's so cute.
Ash says she used to follow you guys on MySpace.
Oh shit.
Y'all remember that?
I never had a MySpace account.
It's like 18 years
Ooh,
ago?
someone's in there from Japan
No
on
offense,
Patreon.
oh.
Amazing. 私も日本人ですよ。
Jen speaks fluent Japanese because she. is
ハーフ
half
で
Japanese.
す。
Which is, then she speaks only half fluent.
What did she say?
No, she's just saying hi from Japan. That's all.
Love it. I love that
Yeah.
you can translate that. That's
No, she wrote it in English
Oh,
for you
okay.
guys.
I thought you wrote in Japanese.
No, I was saying hi.
Amazing.
Wait, can you read characters?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You're a character.
never have,
I read you every day.
second
Read you to
guessed.
filth.
Hey.
Ayo.
Hey yo. Well, do you want to play another song, maybe?
Yeah. So Darren, let me just make sure this is yeah.
Just
Okay.
are you good, Miguel?
Darren arrived at my house this afternoon, just fully business oriented, and he's like, "Let's do this song that you're about to hear." That I'm not going to say it. And Darren was like, "Let's fucking do this song."
I don't know
I don't
it.
know how to play it.
Not at all.
And then I realized, like, you know what? I haven't played it like fully through
Hold on.
on an instrument either.
I want to point something out too, and this is directed to our Patreon members. I'm not going to show the name of the song, but really quick, let me come to the side here.
Ooh, sneaky.
Sorry, Jen.
That's your butt.
So I'm not showing the name of the song, but this is a chart that I had to write out because the song is so new that like there's a lot going on, and I'm trying to figure it out. What you're looking at here is actually, if you can see it, it is stickers to be put on a cassette tape. So this is going to be part of the artwork for
Yeah.
one or two or
And there will be multiple other members who additions to that, but we thought that would be kind of fun. Darren's like
6 tapes or
learning.
8?
That's 12.
12. Okay, there you go.
It's 2 over 10.
Well, there you go. Obviously, you'll put some color behind it and put probably some cool artwork there.
Yeah, hopefully Sam's throwing some shit on there
Yeah.
in the near future too, and yeah, we'll have some cool.
But I'm using this as my chart. I'll probably still fuck up, but I'm using it as my chart. There's a lot going on in this song.
Yeah. Forgive
but
us
it's-
if we fuck up too, because this is our first time ever playing it.
It's a damn good
But
song, though.
Don't ever hit me again. I'm calling the police. Okay, that's it.
Damn good song.
Can we please say the name of the song and what's going on?
Yes, and then someone has to hit the space bar so we have drums to play.
I'll do it. I can do that.
Okay.
Make sure I'm not gonna do it yet.
So,
In a sec.
raffle winner before last was Alia.
What's a raffle runner?
So on our Patreon, Phantom Planet's been, we've been posting all kinds of shit, but one of the things is if you're on a certain tier of our Patreon, every single month someone gets drawn from a raffle of those names and Phantom Planet makes a song about you. Or it can be about or with you, whatever you want. You just give us the information in a DM and we will run with it from there. So this one is about a Northern Californian who, just like many of us, is always questioning, am I balancing my time right? And these are sort of my dreams in one realm, but I know I have to be present for these things in this other. So mine was a fantasy where those don't need any more time spent and one can escape.
I'm admittedly a little nervous to do
Me
this.
too.
But, okay.
And in the escape realm, that's where the Alcatraz came from, and so it's Alcatraz. The song is called Alcatraz. For Alia, who lives in the Bay Area, so all of that really just fit into my lyrical inspiration zones. Also, the fact that Alcatraz now, which used to be one of the, if not the highest security prisons of the 20th century, has been turned into a park.
No shit.
And I think in some sense, all of our, this isn't necessarily what the song is about, but I do think like as a metaphor, all of our prisons could eventually be turned into a park. If that makes sense.
What kind of park? Just like a national.
Yep.
An
Yeah,
amusement park?
in the metaphor, just amusement parks. Yeah, just you can take a ferry over there and check out the whole thing in national park hours, which is sunrise to sunset, I believe. I bet Alia knows way more than I do. But I thought, what a great chance to talk about through her lens this thing that I think affects all of us, which is like we can either be Alcatraz when it was a maximum security prison, or we could be Alcatraz now, which is a national park.
Okay, I'm nervous. Are you ready?
I don't know. Hold
Do
on.
it.
I've got these lyrics up. I remember most of them, but some of them have proven. Yeah, I can see it. This is fine.
Just should we explain too that there's some bass as a backing track.
Yeah,
There's
it's
some drums.
It's bass and drums, really.
Bass and drums. Just to kind of keep us on the right path here because we have not played this live. So
Yeah.
first time literally.
Also,
ever.
volume-wise, do you think, because we were listening to it pretty loud, do you think that would drown out my vocal, or do you think it's at a...
Why don't we do a little,
Sound.
yeah,
check.
just a quick sound test and we can ask.
Okay,
everybody who's
if
watching.
you man... Okay, well, we could do a quick sound test even now if you put the thing on.
The drums?
No, the...
This.
Sorry, the thing. Baby, we don't have to do a thing. Okay, we're waiting on you
As
guys.
loud
now.
as it gets.
Patreon, how we doing? Does that sound good?
Instagram, does that sound okay?
I trust your judgment.
We want to make sure. And keep in mind there's going to be a backing thing
And
going
don't
on
say
too,
more
so-
cowbell, okay? We get it.
You could
They
always use more
said a
cowbell.
little bit getting drowned out.
Solid. Cool.
Vocal?
That's, yeah.
So it's only gonna get more drowned out with.
What if I turn this down?
Just
drums.
dial it
I don't
down
think
ever
it's.
so
I
slightly.
think maybe it's just we don't play on maximum.
Disco, what do you think?
Okay.
To that.
Yeah, you.
As long as you can hear it, I'll play the.
I can hit play and I'll play along with you.
Yeah, you will.
Excuse me, man, indigestion or something. We are just testing.
Sorry, check.
We're testing the background tracks, which you can hear, just to make sure it's not too loud and overpowering.
Okay, and that's like
It's on mic.
That's half down, so that should be okay.
We got Mike Kelly all up in this.
Get up, Mike Kelly!
Mike Kelly!
In the house!
Turn down the backing or guitar. I don't think that my guitar is overpowering you. That
Your
might
guitar
be.
is pretty low.
Is it? I can.
Yeah.
I did just turn it down a little
You
bit.
just turn it down.
But also, no one's heard the back end yet. I think it's that.
Let me
it's
turn
the
it.
fact
Let me
that's
turn
a-
it down a tiny
it's a
bit.
full pedal. Oh, hi, Miss Gal. That's a full pedal. Very full
Yes.
spectrum.
All right, that's turned down quite a bit, so hopefully that'll be okay. I think most important here is that you guys can hear the vocals and the lyrics and everything. So it's good that I've turned down.
Sorry, I'm dogging out here.
Alex is playing the disco right now.
He's all about it right now.
Good, amazing.
That's cute.
He's trying to get him settled on a little pillow on his couch, in case you're wondering.
I know. You guys
He's being
should
really
check it
good.
out. You guys want to see? They're cute. True romance over there.
You got me on the eyeball, and that's a little weird.
Whoops.
Pink eye!
Pink eye.
Okay, buddy. Well, look, do you want to go back down there? Because I
He
have
can
to
figure
leave the
himself
He'll be okay.
out.
He's not wearing the collar, so it won't be noisy.
He's
at
gonna be okay.
least. Okay.
You'll be fine. We can start.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
yeah,
just
fine.
like he's like, all
A-okay.
right, hey, well, he's
That small
coming over to
dog
me.
with that high a couch, though.
He's okay. He can handle his stuff. I ain't worried.
Also, yeah, the song, register-wise, Jen, if you want to get closer for your medium, might be better in certain realms
Sure.
for vocal capture.
Okay.
All I would say is try not to get. in
No,
front
I'll
of the
just get
picture.
right here.
Yeah.
Hi everyone.
Okay.
Ready?
I mean, yeah, and if we fuck up,
If we fuck up, we fuck up. But you know, first time for everything. And I mean, I learned the song today, so.
Me too.
All right, I'm gonna hit play.
My
We're gonna
eye's still
play
dog
along.
wet.
That's gross.
You ready?
Yeah.
He's next to your
Yeah.
All right, guys, here we go.
Just watch
This is
out.
Alcatraz. You hear it?
1, 2. Dear folks at home had to go. Headed for parts unknown. Traveler rides to you now. Rather see what they like, but inside we live these other lives. Revving engines like the light. Words just waiting on the side. Sirens, they keep on calling. Take us apart. Sinners breaking my heart. Fall across the bed. There's a Christmas they sing. Tightrope walking got to spend Sundays. Girls just waiting silence. They keep on trying. Take us apart. Switches my heart. the song? Was there? It's not right.
For first time, not being able to
liked
hear the
it.
computer, the back end very well.
Yeah.
Did it sound okay? Could you hear everything?
Let's see.
Could you hear the
Check in with
piano,
everybody.
drums, guitar, all
There's
that
a couple people on TikTok that are looking forward to you guys playing Do the Panic, apparently.
Nice.
I don't know if you were
Eventually.
planning on playing that today.
We can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All
stuff?
right.
I'm down. I'm down to do it right this minute. In fact.
Nice. Patreon,
Should
what
I
are
use
you
another,
thinking? Oh, yeah, Disco does think it is great, right? Okay, good, guys. Thanks. Yay. Patreon says good.
I think I'm gonna use this. Oh shit. Sorry.
Drum machine. If you guys have anything you want to hear, let me know. Otherwise, I'm for you. Your
All right.
friends.
Al, does that pedal sound okay for that?
Yeah.
It's weird, but I think I'm gonna do it. We don't need any phaser on that. Man. I'm trying to remember how to play the song.
Someone wants you to play I Don't Mind. Sorry in Florida, Panic a bajillion years ago. Blast from the past.
Panic?
Nice.
For Panic. Okay.
Panic. Hi. To anyone joining, this is Disco. He's joining us today. Hi, Disco.
You asking what guitar this is? Everybody on Instagram? This is one of Alex's first electric guitars. Okay, hold on. And we're back. This is one of Alex's first electric guitars. It was paused.
It's
because
the first one I bought with money that the band made. So our first, so this is 1995. The band has been given an advance by our label Geffen Records,
Mhm.
which coincidentally also had the bands Nirvana, Weezer, Aerosmith,
Beck.
you know, just saying.
It's a Stevie Ray Vaughan model Fender Stratocaster.
Which I had no reference to Stevie Ray Vaughan, and like I still
I
kind of don't. Yeah, Darren does. I never connected deeply with his playing, but the sound of that guitar was what caused the purchase.
It sounds so crazy with this pedal.
Oh yeah. Also, you can take the sound.
Especially what if we took off the
What if
JHS?
you did that?
I feel like I'm gonna be overpowering you if we do that.
Okay.
Do you want me on the music or would you rather do it? Okay.
Rotate pro. What is the lyric? And you didn't go to the right chord either.
Because we've changed it, so I
Stop
don't
it.
remember what we're doing.
Oh, right.
Guess I got in trouble. Huh?
That is the first.
Black clouds.
lyric.
Is that the first
Yeah.
chord? First verse?
Well, I was, because the lyrics got changed, I thought, what is the first one? Guess I got in trouble, huh? Black clouds are upon us, it's doomsday on us.
I think that sounds right. Sorry, guys.
Guess I got in trouble, huh? Black clouds are upon us, it's doomsday on the side of town. Now, boys, you're about to 7 years, most would just give up for days, so I said, I'll get scared sticking out our necks, it's expected. So panic. This place is turning upside down and shaking all of our change out. And Charlotte's passing her hand to the house. Right inside, they run on the wall, right next to us reaching out. I don't like this party on the side. People walking across the room, get down, and that's it. So panic. Bop, 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 shudder, bop, 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 shudder. Come on, it's time to lose control. Turn on your radio. You're gonna feel alright. Let's do the panic tonight. Are you having trouble getting it down?
Having trouble getting it up.
Bop, 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 stutter with you. Bop, 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 stutter. Come on, it's time to lose control. Turn on your radio. You're gonna feel alright. All of the panic tonight. It's time to lose control. Turn on your radio. You're gonna feel alright. 'Cause we're under the panic tonight. Pop, pop, shut it in. Pop, 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 shut it. Come on. Pop, pop, shut it in. Pop, 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 shut it.
Sound like a fart at the end. Just
Cool
a-
way to end the song. But it's fun fucking with the
No,
voltage
it's-
sag element of it, right?
It's super cool, yeah.
I think one of my most favorite fuzz pedals, I've said this before but and geeking out, but this JHS makes great pedals, but they did I wouldn't say cheaper version, but a mass-produced version of their pedal, which is this fuzz, and it's one of my favorites. It's extremely versatile, though it only has 3 knobs.
Just to show the guy.
Yeah. Fuzz sounds good. You can turn up what's called voltage sag, which means like it's imitating a battery running out on it. So play that. And then we can also take the voltage sag off. Now, as much as that might sound farty, used in the right context, that's such a versatile.
It smells like
Weapon.
farts too.
What did you do?
It's the pedal.
Oh, it's the pedal.
It's a
huh,
feature
there?
of the pedal.
Yeah,
It smells
it's
like
the
farts.
pedal.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Now I know.
Any other things that we want to play?
Someone
good.
said lonely day. Let me see if Patreon said anything.
If we were to do another one.
Darren, you're
Okay.
touching him so romantically.
If we were to do another one.
Yeah.
Would you want to do one on piano or guitar? Because then maybe we can figure it out accordingly.
I've got on Patreon Lonely Day are always on my mind. anything from the guest. That has been definitely a regular occurrence on the TikTok as well.
There's also
Party animal.
Yeah,
Party
and
animal. Oh
there's
my
only
god, you're so funny.
His doggy star hasn't been asked for by anybody.
It was actually early. All right. That's still on. More fun to play that way.
I could tell from the minute I woke up it was gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. Glass and shine, lights out my eyes. I try to tell myself I can't go back to bed. It's gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. Even though the sun is shining down on me, and I should feel about as happy as can be. I just got here, and I already want to leave. It's gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. It's gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. It's gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. Everybody knows that something's wrong. Nobody knows what's going on. We all sing the same old song. When you want it all, you're away, shaping up to be alone again. I could tell from the minute I woke up it was gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. It was gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. Everybody knows that something's wrong. Nobody knows what's going on. We all sing the same old song. And you want it all to go away. Slipping out to be alone again. I could tell from the minute I woke up it was gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. It's gonna be a lonely, 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 lonely day. Everybody knows that something's wrong. Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows that something's wrong. Nobody knows what's going on. I can't escape this lonely day.
Nice little
That's our brand new song, Lonely Day.
major 7 at the end. That's beautiful.
Alex.
And weird shit on my mouth.
Yeah, you do.
It's my fucking Nicorette lozenge, I bet. Give me a second, guys. I have rabid mouth.
Al, while you're off camera, is there anything else we want to touch on today? Is there another song we want to play? Or are we fucking done?
Well, there's 100 people watching on TikTok.
What?
They're curious if you played California. You might want to do it just for kindness, because obviously they were not here.
Hey,
There's
Al.
someone asking for Through the
We
Trees.
could do the
Always on my
acoustic
mind.
version.
Cali acoustic?
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to play California one more time.
Okay.
This one is
okay.
specifically for TikTok members.
I know.
We love our Patreon people as well, but one more
That's
time.
very new for.
Maybe we do like a. Maybe I don't play except for the lead lines and just keep it really gentle. What do you think?
Use your.
Yeah, take off. Let's take off this. I'm not gonna put on any distortion.
Do you want to try this?
He's like, what's going on?
Yeah.
So before we start California, how about we talk about what we've been doing? Where are we? What have we been doing?
Well, we're at my house, and every day we're trying to advertise for people who haven't signed up our Patreon, which we just started in the last 4 months, and I'm really, really, really stoked. I mean, Darren and I have been talking. Everybody's stoked on this in the band, of it being kind of like this cool blog, in-depth, behind the scenes, intimate relationship type of experience, and advertising our Patreon. If you haven't gone to our Patreon, sign up if you're interested. It's free. You're gonna get maybe an email every so often about that we've posted, and some of those posts might be for the paying tiers, but we also try to do stuff for anybody. So there's value to signing up for free. I just have shit all over my face.
No, it was
What's
like a
going on
water
here?
droplet or something.
And we just released a new song of ours on Patreon about our most recent raffle winner, Crystal. And I think we'll be holding the next raffle within the next couple days. By the way, we should get on that because we're late, a couple weeks late. Yeah, and I think the whole thing is, if you enjoy watching the band, we will be doing things like this eternally, but we've got way more stuff that we provide through our Patreon. So join us there.
Do we have any tours coming up is a question also.
So we just had an amazing meeting today, and because it's not 100% set in stone, I can't say what, but pretty much we've been offered an opening slot with the band that is doing a shit ton of shows in October into November, and we will keep you guys posted. And because we play favorites, any Patreons will get that information first, but we won't be withholding permanently for anybody else.
All right.
Any other questions before we? Anything pertinent?
Pertinent.
Buddy, pertinent.
You and Disco.
He's so cute. It's hard not to. He's a good boy.
That's really funny.
He is cute.
Right? He's great. He's well behaved. He smells nice.
Yeah, it's like a baby.
He's a stupid little baby.
Yeah.
Stupid little baby. Good boy. All right, I'm gonna put him on a pillow.
Can you fix Alex's blanket too?
Fix my blanket.
That's his nice blanket, right?
It's not even nice. Just
Oh,
fix
okay, it's just a blanket.
All right. So one more rendition of CA.
Rendition.
it. Yeah.
Which, just for people on TikTok, this guy and our former drummer Schwartzman, Jason Schwartzman, wrote this song. This is a fan of mine song. I only say this because there's been quite a few shows in the past that we've played. But of course, we played California, and I've had people come up to me afterwards and say, "Hey, I love your cover of California."
Oh my god.
And I don't even correct them. I'm just like,
Oh, thanks.
yeah,
That's really
awesome. So, putting that out there.
Okay, having said that, here's our cover of California. 2, 3, 4. We've been on the run, driving in the sun, looking up for #1. California, here we come, right back where we started from. Well, horses grab your guns, the shadow weighs a ton, driving down the 101. California, here we come, right back where we started from.
Nice little flavor there at the end now.
Yeah, well, you know, it's our best cover, so might as well do it as well as you can.
It is our best cover. One more song, or is that it? What was? Were we saying there was going to be another one, or am I losing my mind?
You're losing. You've always been losing.
Okay. I think I just enjoyed playing.
Yeah.
You know. I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Having Andrew here the other night for Crystal's song was great.
Great.
Otherwise, I'd say let's do that, but missing a crucial instrument might not be the best for the song.
Is there maybe one more older one we could do?
People are screaming at me, know it all.
It can be done.
I think I can really get through that one. That might be my personal favorite Phantom Planet song, by the way.
You have 200 people now.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me
What's up,
get
TikTok?
my sips.
Your sips. Oh my god.
Do they like the live
No,
performance?
they hate it,
Do
Darren.
they? Okay. We'll never do it again. It's just
Never again.
What do you think? Canoe it all?
Canoe it.
Last
Yeah,
one?
Canoe it.
I might even have saved up on the phone. Oh wait, they're all being used.
Every one of them.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, let's have a fun time envisioning this. I came home to someone else. I must have wished it on myself. And I got lost in thought while we were out. See, hours have passed and I have seen until I'm stuck between who I've been and who I'm thinking I could be. I was listening to the battle begin, wondering which some mistake. It's a sanctions. I'm a mess of this. Getting late. What should I do? I'll tell you soon. I'll show you soon. Just because you play something high enough, the harder it can fall. But you knew that you're unknowing all. I can't tell after this there's nothing else, nothing you can solve if you're such a know-it-all. Hey!
Not bad. We haven't bursed in a while.
I think a high five is in order.
You son of a bitch.
How are you?
I'm in.
Who are you?
Yeah. Should we order some food now?
All right.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so
Hungry.
much for tuning in, wherever you may be tuning in from.
It's
We'll
not
be
the
doing
tuna.
more of these, so if you're really disappointed in our performances, we'll make it up to you. Yeah. So anybody who has the ability to leave a comment, if you want to leave one, we'll read it. But we will see you guys in the near future. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your patience and your love are much appreciated. Thank
You can comment if you want to. You can fucking comment all the time.
Goodbye.
All right. See you guys on
Bye,
the
guys.
Patreon, y'all. Bye.
That was fun.
That was fun.
All right.
Disco said he wanted to say hi to all the people on Patreon.
We had 2,248 viewers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's 10 times what
Two
we have on
gifters.
Instagram.
16
Disco.
diamonds.
Are you confused? Are you very confused right now? You don't know what's going on. Just very bright lights.
He's just a baby.
Very bright lights and some technology.
Can you guys see anything? Because the battery was like dying. Oh, okay.
Still on?
Whose phone is this, Darren?
Yes.
Darren, your phone's dying.
It was like 70% earlier. We've been going for a while though, so. He's a good boy.
Oh.
He's been so good.
Let's eat chicken.
Shall I turn this off?
Yeah,
I
let's
don't know how to turn the picture off.
say goodbye to everybody really
Say
quick.
goodbye.
You guys are still here.
They, of course, are still
What?
here.
We still have 28 people here.
Yay.
Guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm gonna see really quick.
Sorry, I was busy, guys.
Sorry for my big mug on the screen. I'm just seeing if there's any
Beauty light.
any
Here's
questions.
your phone if you want to check the stats. I
Let's
totally
see.
turned it off. Sorry.
All right. K-Mac, this is Alex's jacket, so I gotta give him credit for
Show the back.
the dopeness. All right.
The wheat
Will you hold it
jacket.
for 1 sec?
Yes, of course.
Ready?
What does Darren
Cool.
do? He doesn't even smoke weed.
Me, I do, but just very
Not
little.
really.
Um,
Hi, Shmuel.
if I become a high level Patreon, can I win disco?
Oh my god!
Don't tell Jen's roommate, but
Julia.
please take him out.
Oh!
I'm kidding. Everybody.
We
He's
love
great.
disco. You can maybe visit disco.
That's Jen, everybody.
Hi!
You can win her on Patreon, please.
Wait, are you trying to take me away?
I'm just kidding.
What a mess.
So yeah, I think we're gonna.
I'm gonna walk
Order
this
some
through
food?
and
Yeah.
walk disco.
All right.
Disco
So we are
fun.
gonna say
Let's
goodbye.
sign real
Thank you
quick.
guys for joining us. Damn, we've been on for 118 minutes on Patreon.
That's 2 hours.
We
That's
took
a long
up
time,
everyone's
yeah.
time.
Just about 2 hours, yeah. Thank you guys seriously so much for joining us, Al.
Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just thank you.
That's it.
That's all he's got.
You're welcome too.
I'm breaking everything.
Go kick my stuff.
We will do this again soon, and we'll keep you guys posted as always. I'm gonna do this and make everybody sick. Yeah. Ooh, that made me sick. Holy shit. Actually, made me really dizzy. Yeah. Say
You
goodbye.
want us to call the hospital for you?
Maybe I might do that.
Hospital police, will you come down here?
We're gonna go get some food, order some food in. But I hope everybody has a great night.
Yes, please have a great night. And also thank you for helping make our night a great night.
Seriously. Love you guys. We will be back. Well, you'll see us in the chat. We'll be posting. Okay? Adios.